the one and only Sir Bob Geldof.
Gracias. Hola a todo el mundo. Bienvenido a Bogotá. Señor Presidente, me voy a hablar en inglés porque mi español es una mierda. Kofi and Mohammed come back every year because they are very old and because they need their fix of hope. Kofi and Mohammed are hope junkies. I'm very old and I come back because I crave ideas. Ideas are the raw material of change, and I so want change. I am fed up with this world. I'm not tired of it, I'm just sick of it. I'm sick of what has happened to us in the 12 months since we last gathered in Ottawa. I'm sick of it. I'm sick that on this stage are some of the greatest people who have fought for justice and peace and equality in our world. And one of their number in Myanmar insults them all, who took the greatest prize that humans can give to another, and then becomes one of the great ethnic cleansers of our planet. This is a disgrace. I'm sick of these leaders. I'm sick of Putin. I'm sick of Xi Jinping. I'm sick of Trump. I'm sick of Erdogan. I loathe these people. I despise these people. How dare they behave in the manner they behave? How dare they daily insult us as human beings? How dare they? And how dare our own people? The bit I don't like about One Young World is the flag bit. I understand that we love our own people. It is correct. I understand that we belong to a place and we are of a people. I understand when people proudly come and wear their national costume that they are displaying their culture, which is the articulation of the stories we have told about ourselves over time. But what it is the beauty of the human mind. That's what culture is. What the flag is our tribal nature, and it bedevils us. We have found a space that the tribes can talk, the United Nations, and we have one of the United Nations' greatest leaders with us. But we need to do more. And we need to find new ways. Ladies and gentlemen, not boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, new ways, new ideas to address this new world that is a mess of confusion and volatility. And it is that because never before in history, never before have we met with such change at such a pace that we as humans find it hard to comprehend, and all the culture on display on this stage tonight will not resolve it. Because those old bromides, represented by those old leaders, represented by our old tribes, cannot meet the challenge of the now. The past has very little to tell us about the now. And if it doesn't tell us something about now, we cannot outline the future, and that's why you're here. And I say it every year. It is a seriously dangerous world, and getting more so. And because I leave out the leaders in my part of the world, they go along with the others. This world of volatility and confusion and mistrust means we've lost faith in the old institutions. They've betrayed us. They have given us this imbecilic inequality that Mohammed has spoken of, where 8 people hold the wealth of the global poor. No, absolutely not. How did we allow that to happen? How is that just, and how is it human? It is a world without leadership. Because you are an autocrat does not make you a leader. We are in a leadership world, and that supposes a new world order. And if leaders fail to lead, the people will teach them to follow, and that is what we've seen over the past year. So you're here every year, which is why I come back to get your ideas. You have the means. We have some of the people here who articulate those means through the new mediums. That is why things are changing so fast. That is why the old institutions don't work. That is why the old laws need to be readdressed. That is why the old cultures, beautiful as they are, need to be kept in a museum. That is why we have to engage in whole new structures and ideas. Change can come from anywhere. It can be good or bad, but it is only good. It is only good when it meets the needs of and is balanced by the requirements of society. That's it. And if ideas are the raw material of change, then you are the agents of that change. Over the next 3 days, in this country, which found a man who could put away the ancient enmities, the endless killing, where people could put aside the past and say there is something better than death, than torture, than kidnapping. There is something better. Peace. You can do it. And that peace in this country and everywhere else will only work when you address what Mohammed talked about, the end of poverty. It is the root of war. It is the root of famine. It is the root of corruption. It is the root of nuclear threat. It is the root of climate change. It is the root. If we are to survive our century, your century, because Mohammed, Kofi, nor I, nor the president will see the end of this century, but you will. If we are to survive it, you need to think. That's why you're here. In this country, which is scratching for ideas right now of going forward. I may have used this before in the past, but when I'm stuck, when I meet these people I don't actually want to meet, then I think of this quote by the great German poet Goethe. Perhaps you've heard it before. He said, whatever you can do, or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius, magic, and power in it. Ladies and gentlemen, you have the power. We need the magic.
Thank you, Bob.